Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Urban Empire in Pravsburg. Oh man, alright, happy Monday to everybody. We just reloaded the game, which means how much you want to bet my residential demand is about to plummet and I'm going to lose 1,000 population. That's what's happened every time so far. Let's see. Is it going away? Yep, there it goes. Good God. Oh, hi. It's you again. Right. Yeah. I'm getting really annoyed that this happens so consistently. I mean, I understand that things need to reset once in a while. EU4, other games, they do the same thing. You reload, it's like, oh, hang on, give us a second to recalculate. Okay. But these are some pretty drastic downsides, you know? I'm losing hundreds and hundreds of desperately needed population for really no good reason at all. At least the Wheel of Life stuff recalculates pretty quickly, but that is annoying. Well, anyway, so in today's video, we're going to be doing a bit of experimenting because we're about to get up to 1990, Era 5, and stuff like that. Okay, awesome. Once we fill down a little bit more medium density, one thing I'm thinking I want to try is actually converting Smithton away from being industrial and make it almost entirely commercial. And see if that does anything to address some of our commercial demand. And all the displaced workers will go to a high-density industrial district over on the other side of the map. Which, by the way, I'm realizing that this scroll option here is a little on the slow side. It takes forever to get to from one end of the city to the other. A little frustrating there, but alright. But nothing's going to matter until we recalculate the residential demand, so there you go. Recycling Center, a group of students who look like hippies visit your office. It turns out that they are environmental engineering students, so yes, they are hippies. And are worried about the amount of waste the city produces. If Pravsburg had a recycling center, though, the amount of waste would be much smaller, they say. That may be true. I do not care. No, it's a great idea. And we get prestige. Okay, well, this is one of those, events where you promise to build something either in a specific district or in the city in general, and if you don't, you tend to have some negative effects. So I guess we have to build one now. Let's go to Edgeworth. Let's find a recycling center. There's one right there. And we'll replace some of these crappy houses here. There you go. Recycling center done. It's not that I need it, but let's just fulfill that promise we just made. No time like the present, eh? Anyway. I've seen some comments and stuff recently talking a bit about this game and, like, considering the complaints that I'm having about it, how so much is unexplained and stuff. You know, is this even a good game to buy? How is it worth $40? And I'll be honest with you, right now, I don't think it is. I've told people in the past I'm having fun with it and stuff, and it's true, I am having fun with Urban Empire. I do want it to be a good game. I like the concept a lot. But the fact that the developers of this game have been silent for the last month or two, and there's no indication that any big patches are coming to rebalance the game and provide more information to the player, I see that as sort of unforgivable. Until something changes, this game is not worth $40. Maybe 20. I mean, I'm obviously able to play the game, even with the performance issues, even with all the lack of information in the game. You know, I'm still doing well, I'm still able to play it, I'm able to get through, and it is kind of fun. It's just, man, it needs some work. And until they give it the work, I don't think I would recommend people spend their money on it at this point. I was willing to give it the benefit of the doubt a month or two ago, because there was no indication that they were not going to, continue developing the game and making it better. But the silence after the last month or so is just unforgivable. Silicon Valley and Sorelia. Business is blooming in Pravsburg. There are already several world-famous companies operating in the city, which in turn attracts more startups. That's awesome! Founding a company more affordable than ever. This is going to bring new opportunities for the lower class to rise above their poverty. The Berlin Wall has fallen. Excellent. Is it really? 1989? Oh, sorry, 1988? That might be right. I may be 1 or 2 years off. I can't remember for sure. 1988 or was it 1990? It was one of the two. Somewhere around that area. Whatever. That may be another one of those circumstances where it's all like, oh, you just don't know what you're talking about. Shush, it's fine. Buy you a beer, pacifists. Go get drugged out, frickin' hippies. Come on. Social Democrats, create a new future with me. Yeah, Green Party. I built a recycling center. Thank you. We should be able to win this no problem. I can't imagine it going any other way. Still have plenty of money to work with, though. And we're not really growing here in Wellage, which is something that I think is interesting. So, despite the fact that we have some medium density available here, and high commercial demand, for some reason this is not a place that they want to build. What determines that? I mean, I could just delete things, and I probably will. Demolish. Demolish. I mean, we'll see if this impacts anything. And maybe that just takes a long time to reset, kind of like it did for the industrial districts. So let's see if demolishing this stuff helps. Not immediately, anyway. City services on social media. Can't remember what this does. Did it save us money, or did it make us more effective in our municipal services? Running costs. Levels. Levels of running costs. Again, why they have to have different metrics? Why not just be consistent here? Let efficiency and quality dominate. Let sales demand dominate. There's got to be something else here, you know? Why is this a minus 0.03 instead of a percentage? Why not show that stuff? It's almost as if this game had, like, a couple different developers who were working on it at any given time, and they didn't, like, compare notes and try to have a consistent methodology. Which admittedly is incredibly frustrating, so, I don't know. Seems kind of silly to me that they're not being so consistent. Why make it harder on us, the player? Didn't we pass the... Oh, wait, no, we didn't do the Car Pollution Act. We did the CO2 stuff. Right. Do we care about any of this other stuff right now? I mean, we have enough money we could do some crazy things like, I don't know, child allowances. Providing money to help raise children, giving everybody more money. It's just 15% is a frickin' lot, you know? And sort of on principle, I don't think I'd agree with that as a good use of government, so... Tax proposal. The economy is looking good, so middle-class workers. Sure, a little bit. Everyone's going to be in support of this. The Christian Democrats get some support, but really, who cares? They're no threat to me. And yes, sure enough, we are able to grow these out a little bit faster. Alright. One thing I want to check here. If I go to Smithmere, are we seeing any indication that there are buildings that want to level up but don't have the space? Because if so, I'm wondering if that means that there's an opportunity for a skyscraper if I demolish some stuff, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, wait, hang on. What's this? Hello? You. Company unable to grow. Okay, anything else? Not that I see. So just you. Company unable to grow. Okay, what does that mean? Oh, you're just a level 0. Never mind. Sales demand, extra sales. You're a second-hand store. There's apparently absolutely zero demand for a second-hand store in a relatively wealthy area. So you know what? I'm gonna make room for something better. Demolish. Oh, good. I just got an achievement. Disintegration station. Yay! I've demolished a bunch of things. That means nothing to me. Oh, whatever, man. Whatever. How are we doing on unemployment now? Okay-ish. Could be better, could be a lot worse. How are we doing on traffic? 84% in Edgeville. We're fine. We're fine! What's there to worry about? See, what I don't understand is why this isn't building out. Super high commercial demand, plenty of open space, nothing in the way, build medium density. But they're not. And I have to wonder if that means that there is another modifier somewhere in here having to do with the customer base. Right? Like, whoa, okay, well, maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe the game just needs to recalculate, and there they are. Boom. Oh, freaking heck. Alright, lower taxes for the middle class, apparently, again, which is actually going to kill my money a little bit, but whatever. Whatever, I don't even care. It's just a 1% tax. It's just a 1% tax decrease. More medium density going in. We have a teeny bit of residential demand, and fabrications is done. Artificial transplants for the central hospital. Allowing for transgendery stuff, 3D printers, pad systems, health. Trying to remember what PAD stands for. Personal artificial doctor or something? I can't remember. Limit cosmetic surgeries and health tourism. Reduces the running costs of the edict that reduces the running cost and health. The central hospital becomes less effective, but it's cheaper to operate. Well, the central hospital by itself is not that big of a deal. Let's go ahead and finish off freedom of information. We haven't done that yet, but we'll go ahead and just do it. I know it's going to increase the operating cost of the city, but I'm sure people would like to see the Era 4 technology done, right? Probably. Fabrication. Modern medical science can do wonders, with artificial organs and increasingly challenging surgeries being just 2 examples. Your city administration is trying to determine the biggest challenges the medical sector will face in the 21st century. Well, what should they prepare for? Capacity challenges or making healthcare a business? So, central hospital, cheaper, less health, or social life, limit cosmetic surgeries. Unrealistic beauty standards and social pressure to look young have led people, mainly women, to begin having cosmetic procedures done earlier, more often, and of greater scope. Can I do neither? Because neither of these are really important to me. I don't really necessarily agree with any of these. And health tourism is not going to pass. See, I don't see why this reduces health. Oh, I guess it just reduces capacity. Because other people are coming to our hospitals, but... Well, healthcare business is not going to pass. I guess we'll go for the capacity challenges of limiting cosmetic surgeries. And this is, of course, one of the consequences, I suppose, of having a socialized healthcare system, is you have to start kind of limiting unnecessary surgeries and stuff in order to make room for the things that actually matter due to capacity problems, but whatever. What do we get from this? 2 health. That's it? Era 5 tech and all you give me is 2 health for $10 million? Fine, I'll do it, because I'm a sucker for that stuff, but still. I feel like it ought to be more than that. Oh well, we have a little bit of residential demand. Who knows if it's going to last or not? We'll find out. Moving on. Unemployment should be fine then, right? Yeah, so now that we're down to really low unemployment, maybe that's what's getting us some residential demand here. So it could very well be that having an excess of jobs does artificially create residential demand, if which case it actually does kind of lend some credibility to the theory that RCI is strictly tied to unemployment and nothing else. If you have 0 unemployment, then residential demand goes up. If you have unemployment in any particular sector, if it's middle class and elites, you get commercial demand. If it's working class and lower class, you get industrial demand. If that's all it's tied into... First off, that's overly simplistic to the extreme, and I'm kind of disappointed. But we'll see. I mean, we have a tiny bit of residential demand. People, start building more apartment complexes, please. Success! The environmental engineering students are very happy. Thank you. I get 2 prestige. I don't care. But okay. Upgrade the frickin' hospital. We're almost in Era 5, though. We're going to move on to a new character. We'll finally finish up with Aiden, and we'll see if anything new changes. What's this? A society replete and in pursuit of immortality. 2 achievements. I think that means I have fully upgraded every institution now. And we're almost done with Era 5 tech by Era 4. Why? Why is this game too easy in some respects and frustrating as hell in other ones? Hey, look! An apartment building! A couple of them! And my residential demand has gone down as a result. But we get a couple of them. Oh, good grief, and now it's going down again. Where's my unemployment? See? See? We have a teeny bit of unemployment. It's only like 30 people in a city of 53,000, but apparently it's enough to say, hey, we have demand. I don't believe it. It's so stupid. There's more to it than that. Freedom of information. A general trend towards transparency of information and decision-making around the world has led to legislative action regarding freedom of information. This action is also being taken in Sorelia in 1989. This will naturally lead to big changes as well. Big changes in nothing as well. This is another one of those stupid bugs! Why isn't the name of the city in here? Such sloppy, stupid coding! How should the city administration prepare? Educate the staff in advance or make sure documents exist in digital format? Educate the staff in advance. It did nothing? Did nothing happen? Did nothing happen? Oh, good God. Whatever, man, whatever. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Don't lose your cool, man. Don't lose your cool. I've gotten this far in the freaking game. High density. It's gonna cost us a lot of money. Who even freaking cares, man? I'm just gonna build it. We got industrial demand, right? And people say, go for the zoning, go for the industrial demand, go for whatever that things are asking for. Do it. That's what the people want in the comment section. Fine. But it doesn't matter that much. Accusations of fascism. I oppose fascism, gosh dang it, you stupid commies. And have for a freaking long time. Don't know if you've noticed. I'm all into free love and all that stuff. I'm losing my cool. I am. But I feel stupid, right? It's one of those things where it's like, oh, I've been talking about Urban Empire since it first released, and it was really exciting, and I had some strategies that seemed like they would work, and it's like, yeah, this could be a good game, guys. Let's show you guys the ropes. Let's show you guys how this game goes and how it could be fun. And then the developers just freaking drop it.
Union is followed by the disintegration of other borders.
So irritating. All right. So, the Cold War is basically now ended. 1990, Pravus has been born into the world. The angels rejoice. And the USSR falls apart. Huzzah! And now we're playing... What the... We seem to have changed our race a little bit. Aiden's daughter, Brona, carries the flag of the Kilgannon civil rights activist. Being a person of color herself, the rights of minorities are close to her heart. She intends to increase conscience in the city and starts her career by assigning 0.7 of the income to development aid. That's an unnecessary piece of information. Why do I care? Did you actually do that? Because if so, I'm actually kind of annoyed that you're doing this. Now, I don't mind that the race changed. Like, if some people will read that the wrong way. I don't care. I'm mostly just sort of surprised because we got no events. Remember how back in the beginning of the game, we had Connor Kilgannon and Dougal Kilgannon talking about some of their family life and stuff? With Aiden, we had nothing. Apparently, he went and had like an interracial marriage or something like that, and that's fine. I don't mind that at all. That's kind of cool, actually. In fact, she's kind of cute. But where was like the notification? Why didn't you draw me into this game? Why didn't you want to, like, I don't know, make me feel like the characters matter? Why didn't you do that, developers? This was a pretty cool event. 1990 interracial marriage still was kind of like a iffy thing in like the 60s and 70s and stuff, but it changed, more progressive changes and stuff. There could have been cool events associated with Aiden Kilgannon about this. And like the social pressures that come with that. That could have been cool. Why the missed frickin' opportunity? God damn it. Alright, the mobile phone is here to stay. Green Party wins the elections. The true Sorelian Party. Who are these people? These guys? True Sorelians. They are an ultra-conservative Central Party. So wait, I'm sorry, do we not have any liberal left anymore? Except for the green? There's them. That's it. That's it. We have one liberal left party. Why is there not a liberal right party in the game? It's as if you think that's not possible. I would be considered on the liberal right. God! And they reset my income. We've lost a frick ton of money. The freedom of a nation cannot be upheld by laws alone, but also the light of the nation, blah, blah, blah. Freedom of Information Act, increased bureaucracy, increasing our running costs, copyright protection, freedom of information, personal growth for everybody. By the way, can I point out right now, it still says we have 10s across the board, so we're that far ahead of time. The men's pill. Increases citizens' available money and fun. Free contraception for men, too. Sure, why not? We'll do that. Edicts. All available. What do we got? Copyright protection does what? Increases the costs of all municipal services, but makes some stuff cheaper. Sure, I propose this. The Freedom of Information Act. The false neutral position to which goodwill will return over time goes up for all parties, and the elites feel less secure. I don't care. Allows sex reassignment surgeries, has absolutely no downsides at all. Really? Fine, we'll propose this too. Health tourism we're not going to do. Gun Control Act and stuff. Look, I'm not interested in getting into the whole transgenderism debate and stuff. I know there's a lot of debate about it, but I guess I have a hard time believing that there are zero impacts. Zero impacts at all. It's a complicated issue, and the game seems to have glossed over it. Let's see, do we want to change some taxing? Frickin' business tax! I'm raising you up. I'm raising you up. I'm raising you up to 15%. Why do we have a 9% business tax? Screw you. Give me money, god dang it. Pravsburg. You are the daughter of Aiden, the late mayor of Pravsburg. Growing up as a black European, minority rights are close to your heart. You're determined to make your home city a beacon of humanity, the first city that can say it fulfills the United Nations goals for development aid. Public sector pays so the private sector doesn't share. Public sector. Personal growth for everyone, and the city costs more. Of course it does. Fine, I'm raising taxes anyway. Here's why this bothers me here, is not because we changed race to black. Like, I know some people will look at that and they'll be like, why are you freaking out? No, I'm freaking out, one, because they missed out a great opportunity on a story, but two, I feel like they just threw this in there for, like, this, just saying they have diversity by the end of the game. I mean, there was no warning, just freaking out of the blue. A story, a freaking story, please. Make me care about the characters. Why is my money only getting worse? It should be getting better by now. Granted, we increased the cost of the city by 15%, I get it, but still. Hey, by the way, we're getting some different looking buildings here. Starting to look a little bit more modern now for Era 5. That's cool. They're still considered medium density, though. Would love to see a high density. My god, look at the range on that thing, though. Holy crap, hang on. Look at that. It's like it covers almost the entire city. This pub. Everyone comes to this pub from all over the place. Holy cram. I don't know. Good grief, I'm still having this event about nightclubs? It's frickin' 1990. Why do you think I care? And why am I losing demand? Game, stop it. Honorary membership in the True Cerulean Party. I can't accept that. You're overly conservative, apparently. I'm getting frustrated. What kind of building is this? Who built a building like this in 1990? This might be the sort of thing you'll see in the year 2100. It's got 96 residents in it. I mean, it's cool, but like, what the heck is this? No one builds things like that. Except maybe in like Hong Kong or Japan. Whatever, we're upgrading a bunch of different types of buildings. What's this? It's high! It's high! It's high! We've got a high density building! Oh! You don't even know how happy that makes me. They look exactly the same. They're the twin high density towers. They only have 80 people living in them, less than the medium density build. Okay. Whatever. We got a high density freaking building. With no demand. Why did it upgrade? Nobody knows. Maybe Era 5 really is the era of upgrading. I don't know. Modify the frickin' taxes. Make me some money. Charge those businesses what they're worth. 6% increase. Allow sex reassignment surgeries. As if it's that frivolous of an issue. It just straight up gives personal growth services. Oh man, Freedom of Information Act. Wow. We're gonna pass it, but barely. No wait, we lose. Really? Oh, of course, because we have so many freaking conservative parties. Why are there no liberal parties? In a game that likes to follow a very progressive slant, it's like, where are the liberal parties? Did you not think of this? Is it different for every family that plays? Maybe. Maybe this is their way of trying to have more challenge. Employee Protection Act. Of course I support it. I don't even have to look at it. I will always support it because, well, it's a state law, and the state laws are always good. And here's more high-tech buildings and stuff. What's this? A forestry building. That looks surprisingly modern. Okay, with a terrible quality, but fine, why not? Did this upgrade to high density? It did. It is making me some money, at least. Good God. This game. This game. Sometimes, I swear. Why are you not giving me more money than this? Why is my industrial demand so high? Very frustrated here. Famine in Somalia. The ongoing famine and civil war in Somalia has brought famine to the region. Tens or hundreds of thousands are expected to die. Our city will help, or our citizens will help. I can't dictate that. Our city will help. Spend $200,000, we get social life. I want to say, I'm in Era 5. I started Era 5 with 10s across the board for the Wheel of Life. The Wheel of Life is freaking pointless. And it doesn't have any direct impact on the city that I can tell. What does it do? Give me a reason to care. Accusations of fascism. Still. Of course I oppose freaking fascism. God. Get off my back, communists. I'm being salty. I even know that I'm being salty and I'm still salty. At least we're gonna have a weird futuristic looking city. It's 1991. Buildings like this have never been invented, but there they are. Free contraception for everybody. Pop them like candy. They even look like candy. The Internet of Things. Sure, self-service grocery stores. Why not? Men's pill. The birth control pill for women revolutionized social life a few decades ago. Ever since then, there has been a call for the men's pill, a birth control pill that men could take that would have the same effects as the pill for women. That research seems to be in the final stages and could soon hit the markets. How should the city administration prepare for this? Well, we're not going to do venereal disease. We're not going to do that. So, moral campaign to promote stable relationships. Fun goes down for the youth, but social life goes up for the adults. Okay. I know that I shouldn't be so salty. I know that I shouldn't, but The flaws of this game have become so outrageously apparent. How are we doing on unemployment? What's the issue there? We have very little unemployment, but the lower class is having trouble. Presumably because everyone's, like, graduating onto other stuff. Does that mean we need more grammar schools? How are we looking as far as our students? We have a lot of lower class. Tell you what, let's place some more grammar schools in order to try to get more lower class elevated into the next class. Yeah? I mean, we've covered pretty much the entire area, but let's go to Albra. Let's place another grammar school. Anything to try and help them out of the lower class, because if we have an excess of them, then that means we'll get more working class and stuff, and we have a shortage of them, so yeah, it's fine. We'll do that. Oh, gosh. And I'm shocked that I'm not making more money than this, by the way. I mean, really, that one event that says, oh, the public sector shall help with developmental aid. First off, what do you mean by developmental aid? Who is it going to? In the city or foreign policy? Because that's what it's sort of implying. Why do we have foreign policy? We're a city, not a national government. Whatever. Point is, one event, 15%. Oh my god, this character's terrible. Like, I can't even imagine what it would have done to the private sector. Sales demand plus 25%? Like, what would that have been? By the way, we filled out all the portraits in the back, so that's a thing. Modify the district, more grammar schools, try to help the poor. Hey, look. More high-density industrial stuff. Movie production. They're upgrading to the next, like, cosmetic override. I'm not aware if it does anything, if it matters, but it's there. Let's go to New Habsburg and modify this to a high-density district. Because even though we're going to lose out on money, maybe we need more jobs for the lower class, and maybe this can help provide it. Or maybe we need to go back to the workhouses. We haven't done those in a long time. Freaking heck. And why did we only get 2 of these? Surely more places than this want to upgrade. What's this? Hey, wait, hang on. We do have more high density. A high density commercial department store. It just says it's department, right? On the top? Can't quite get it. Hang on. Yep. C department. What's this? Is this also a department store? It is. Okay, so we have a couple of high density department stores at the very least. So what, are you trying to tell me that high density is just not allowed until Era 5? Is that how that works? Because if so, that's remarkably stupid, and I do not approve. And these buildings still aren't freaking upgrading! Okay, I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to delete a whole bunch of stuff over here. We're going to try to fill this stuff back out. But yeah, Era 5, lots of things that I'm frustrated about. Not because I think the game's taking it in a wrong direction, as much as there's so much more involved in what they're suggesting. I don't know. I'm frustrated. I'm very frustrated, but it's okay. We'll move on. We'll try to finish strong. Try to get every district up to medium density or something. I don't know. And maybe get a few more skyscrapers along the way. Thank you all very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If so, then be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I, as always, will see you guys next time.